Hello there. This is going to be a relatively short video. Um, I think we're all under pressure to sort of just be perfect. Got to have these perfect lives. Everything's, perfect work, perfect family, perfect relationships, perfect social life. And to be honest, trying to juggle all these things is extremely exhausting and stressful if you want to live that way. And to be honest, I really have no interest in that. I mean, I want to have a social life and spend time with, family members and my partner, but I'm not interested in having some curated Facebook friendly life. I don't give a shit about that. I just want to not be stressed. I want to be happy. I want to enjoy my life. Which is why I'm actually going to step back a little bit. Um, and do less. I'm going to do less videos and less Substack because it's just taking up too much of my time and energy. And I have various commitments, like I have another book that will be out in 2027. I have a contract with the publisher to get this done, and I have to finish this book. So, one of the problems with social media and sort of publicity is this constant pressure to be doing Instagram 5 times a day and TikTok and blah blah and all this stuff. How can you actually do anything properly if you're having to interrupt, time for research, time for writing, time for thinking even with just constant stream of social media bollocks. And that's the trouble with this, age of immediacy and instant gratification. Everyone wants stimulation. They want more info. They want more content. And a social media guru said to me, "Well, you've got to be doing all this stuff." And I said, "Well, I want to have a life." And she said to me, "Oh, well, that's what you need to do if you want to be successful." And I just thought, no, fuck off. I am not going to nail an iPhone to my head. I am not going to spend all day on a computer every day trying to sort of get people to watch my stuff. I do want people to read my articles and read my books and watch my videos, but I'm not going to sacrifice my life, being chained to the computer just to get a few more likes. It's just not worth it. Why make your life miserable? I mean, we all spend too much time on computers, too much time watching television, too much time on our phones. So really, I mean, we should all be doing less, not more, in my opinion. So, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut down. I'm going to get my book finished, and in order to do long form projects, you have to concentrate. You have to spend time. You have to put a lot of time and effort in, which is the opposite of the way things are. Everything's like bang, 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 now, 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 30 seconds, 2 minutes. These things take hours. They take days. They take months even. I mean, my last book took me 2 years to do. Okay, not all in one go, but like I didn't switch off for 2 years. But to do all that work, all the research and the writing, and visiting a few places, etc., took 2 years. So in order to do a good job, you just can't be spending your whole life strapped to the phone. You need to put the time aside and actually disappear and go and do the work, which is what I'm going to do over the next few months. I'm going to cut down basically to the end of the year. I mean, I'll still be doing videos. I will still be doing Substack, the odd article here and there, but it will be less frequent because, how can I get this book done? I can't. I can't bloody do it. I'm just spending all my life doing social media. So, and then if I did somehow manage to shoehorn that in, that would mean my personal life would really suffer. I'd probably be exhausted and stressed and struggling with my mental health for having like forced myself to sort of push myself through this sausage machine, which we're all encouraged to do now, is just be perfect in every way and just do everything. You can't do everything. You cannot juggle 15 balls at once. It's hard enough to juggle 3 or 4 balls. I'm actually really bad at juggling. Actually, I can only do about 2. I can't do 3 balls properly. So, the point is trying to manage too many things makes your life really difficult and stressful. And what's the point in being here if all you're going to do is be stressed out the whole time? I don't think we're not here just to earn money or to make endless content for other people to consume. The algorithms and the social media companies would have you believe that we're just here to consume, but we're not. There is more to life than that. And for me, doing this next book is very important. This is quite a key book for me, and I'm very interested in the content of what's going to be in it. So I really want to do a good job. I don't want to do a shite job because I'm stretched too far in different directions. So that's why I'm going to step back a bit. And there will be content, and I usually put them up in advance with a premiere anyway. So if you're a subscriber, you will get notified that I've done a new video. So if you want to know when I'm doing something new, please subscribe, and that way you will be told, because it's going to be more random and less frequent. But I will still do some, particularly the movie reviews. I'm very keen to do more of those. And for me, that's good because they're short. They don't, it doesn't require 30, 40 minutes or an hour to do one of those videos. So there you go. That's just something I need to do. And I thought, this little video is just to explain not what I'm doing, but why I'm doing. I think we could all do with stepping back from time to time and taking a break from social media, a break from the television, a break from the phone and computers. It's actually very good for you to do that and spend more time outside in nature, or doing things like hobbies, like playing a musical instrument or painting or whatever floats your boat. It's good to do things that are creative and enjoyable and not just be glued to electronic devices 24/7. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.